Let's give thunder a try. Don't worry, lightning, it's not goodbye. It's John's first time steering a boat. At the end of the week, will it still be afloat? Christine will worry whilst she's at home, only knowing what Dave tells her on the phone. Christine will worry, it's happened before. Dave got drunk, couldn't find the door. Let's give thunder a try. They are going down south. How much beer will they put in their mouths? John's a big lad, better mind his head. Will he even fit in the bed? Let's give thunder a try, what can go wrong? Just hit subscribe to follow along.
Captain Hook. Captain That's the colour of it. Bellhaven. Bell End. Up here?
Yeah.
For some...
We weren't going that way.
Because it's...
Watch where you're going instead of watching me.
I can't see where I'm going because there's a big massive stupid thing stood in front of me.
There's a bridge here.
Well, I can't even see the bridge, can I?
You're going too fast.
Oh, it's open, look.
Oh, you are going fast, aren't you?
That's the tide, mate, not me. We're doing 1200 revs per minute.
Look at that, it's just flying by.
Yeah, we can go down and not use any fuel whatsoever. Switch the engine off. Oh, hello. Talk about the Titanic. Oh dear. Yeah, it's running through quite fast now. So at least, well, what time is it? 3 o'clock. So we'll be going with the tide all the way to Yarmouth and then possibly punching it a little bit the other side, but not much. And we've had something to eat. Lovely meat. Well, basically, we just had, what were it, John? Prawn ciabatta with, well, like a prawn cocktail ciabatta, weren't it, really? And a portion of chips, and oh, John loved the chips. They were quite nice, weren't they? Like crunchy on the outside and nice and fluffy on the inside, sort of thing. Lovely. Yeah, so if we don't get anywhere tonight for food, or for him for food anyway, I'll be alright, mate. I mean, oh, he's so uncouth. Honestly, God. If we don't get anywhere tonight for food, then we've got the bacon. But I'll be alright, me, with that. What I've had today. He's supposed to be steering. Look at that. I did tell him when we brought him for ballast, the boat needed a bit more ballast. I used to think this away app was really good. So look, high water 12:59, which was 2 hours ago, and it's still saying tide rising. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but have you noticed how quickly it's going that way? So it's not rising, is it? So anyway, bloody hell. Well, look at that, I'm doing 1500 revs or something like that, and doing 7 miles an hour. I feel like we're moving. So the tide is not rising. Sort your app out. With it. Oh, you can see that from here. There's the second one here. What music is he listening to? Oh, he's weird, honestly. Here comes birds back. Get the steering wheel. Oh, here we go. Tidal wave time. Oh no, it's slowed down. Oh, it's a Ranger.
Hey, stop now.
It's slowed down, it's a Ranger, and they wouldn't go past you really fast, would they? Have you got it? No? Just giving it a bit of a burnout, aren't they? And I wouldn't mind a proper, really fast boat coming up and down here now, giving us a bit of waves. Get him seasick. Oh, look at him, he's trying to get down there now, he'll be falling.
Thank you, Richard. All the Rangers here.
Elegance is not your forte. We grabbed the steering wheel up there. You haven't got control of the throttle, just the steering wheel. Oh my word. John! John! Just the steering wheel, get it there.
What, so then I don't have to steer again?
No, no, that's it. You've got control of the steering but not the throttle. Well, they got the rain bit right, but it's not like sort of flashing it down, it's a little bit of drizzle. But it's cloudy up there, isn't it? Looks So they've closed this in the middle. So if you were a big ship wanting to come up here, which I haven't seen a big ship on this river, have you? Well, not for many years. They can't lift the bridge up, I don't think. I think they're doing, what's it say, bridge, not, bridge, all closed, bridge all closed. Right. Bridge all. Right. So you can't, if you're in a big ship, don't bother coming down here. You can get under this, it's like 16 foot at the moment, more over 16 foot. So any broads cruisers, it's not a problem, is it? Right, time now. Oh, can't see, somebody sent me a message. Susan, blooming heck, I've not heard from her for ages. I was trying to find her actually on my YouTube, because she always just messaged me on YouTube, but she'd only go to the same one, and I said to her, put a comment on the recent one, because sometimes I miss them. Anyway, so it's gone off now. It's 4:15. So I think we'll try and get an Acle bridge, whether we're getting at the pub, the Free Moorings, or what used to be Pedro's, what's it called now, Broadland, something or other. And if not, we'll just crack on and find somewhere else. It's typical, isn't it? The wind drops and the rain comes. Shame, really. Right, here we go now, around the post. At the moment we're doing 7 miles an hour, and it's still going to be ebbing on the viewer, so we're going to be slowing down a little bit. What are we doing? 1500 RPM. But yeah, it's trying to drag me over that way. Yeah, it's doing its best to drag me about, because we are probably an hour before, yeah, about an hour, half an hour, 45 minutes before low water. So now we've dropped down to 4 miles an hour. I'm dropping. Yeah, 4 miles an hour. And it's a lot more of a struggle when you're doing it one-handed. Stop it. Is that mine? Is that him on his? Chris Beach, anybody heard of him? That's what he's just been watching. Who the bloody hell's Chris Beach? Oh, 3.5 miles an hour now. More revs required. Right, so I phoned up. Now, if I've already told you this, well, I don't know why I'm even saying this, because if I already told you this, I won't be putting this bit in, but while we're at Reedham, the guy said, what's your plans, how long are you staying for? I said, a couple of hours, we're going to get something to eat, and then we're heading back north. He said, well, have you phoned them at the yacht station yet? I said, no, not yet, I'm going to do it later. He said, well, I'll give him a ring if I were you, because the wind's causing havoc with the tides. So I said, fair enough. So I rung him up, told him what he said. He said, I said, we need 6:10. I said, I know low water's not for ages yet, but we're at Reedham. He said, oh, set off now, you'll be all right. Up till 8 o'clock, but you've got to be tied up by 9:15. I said, well, we're on a private boat, so that's not, so we don't necessarily have to do. He said, oh no, if you've got nav lights, you're okay. I said, yeah, but there's no way I'll be driving, steering the boat at night time, not a chance. I don't fancy that night time driving, you can hardly bloody see. It's not so bad as if it's really light, but yeah, well, what are we doing, 2.81 now? See, that's the problem, because we come through an hour. This is probably the fastest time for the ebb at the moment. So I shall pop inside and concentrate on what I'm doing. I'm going to have to contact Christine because I've sent her 2 messages today. She's not replied, and I can't for the life of me think if I'd stop it. Can't for the life of me think if I'd said anything to upset her yesterday. She don't know about me going to pub until 10 o'clock. She doesn't. She can't do. Right, I'm going in. Alright, we're at Stokesby. It's now 6:20. Not much chance of getting in here. This was an alternative. I thought, well, should we, Stokesby? I think we're going to crack on. Acle Bridge. If we have to go on those moorings that used to be Pedro's, for charge us 10 quid to moor overnight, then I will do. But, yeah, not a minute, what's that over there? Yeah, so you've no chance of getting in here. So we'll crack on to Acle. I mean, it's 6:20, so we've got till 9 o'clock, 9:15 till it's dark. So that's not a problem. Oops, get over that side, Dave. Even if it's South Welsh and Broad with the mudweight, or even Womack Water with a mudweight. I think, where's he going? Where are them reeds? I think we're going to go to Potterheim tomorrow. Just to annoy Terry. Just to annoy Terry from Terry and Sue. I sent him a picture before. Oh, look, I sent him a picture yesterday. We were at, yesterday, where were we yesterday? Day before, we were at Acle Bridge. And he was talking about the Falgate. I said, oh, we might go to there tomorrow anyway. The next message back was, I can't repeat it. It had a swear word in it. He's jealous, that's all. He's jealous. See, that, I'm sure that was there when we came down. Well, what's going on with these free moorings here? So I could have me free moorings and you can't get in them. Anyway, oops, look at him. Talk about him going in reeds, look at me. Oh, smoke smells. Yeah, free 24-hour moorings. Alright, 15 minutes to Acle Bridge. We should be able to get in there somewhere. Yeah, I think that's a plan tomorrow, Potterheim. We was going to go to Womack again and go to the King's Arms for Carvery. But I think if we can get into Potterheim, well, let's see, there's the thing, isn't it? Right, so from Acle Bridge to Potterheim, how long is that? A couple of hours. If we can't get into Potterheim on the free moorings, then we go to Womack and see if we can get in there. There are a lot of boats still in the boatyards apparently. Well, down south on my neck it was really quiet. On the rivers, moorings where you go, like to Acle and Ulton Broad, there's a few boats there. Anyway, I'm waffling. But anyway, my impressions of Thunder. It's lovely. A few things different. I'm going to go inside because it's started to rain again. That's one thing that's the same. Thunder, lightning, silver cloud, well, probably most boats. Windscreen wipers are absolutely garbage. So the bow thruster, you have to turn it on before you use it, and if you don't turn it off, it stays on. On lightning, it's just this switch like that. Nothing. You don't have to switch it on. It's already activated. On silver cloud, I probably already told you this. I have been suffering with memory loss recently. I think it's alcohol induced. On silver cloud, you press 2 buttons like that, and it comes on. And if it's not used for a certain length of time, it switches itself off. So that's the only difference with that. Did I mention this? That looks a bit strange to me. Down which is up, which is down. Obviously somebody else has thought, what's going on here? That should be up and that should be down, but it's not. You know, get the same thing, binge, all that sort of stuff's the same. Display is different. It's digital on lightning. Well, I've just turned the meter on to see if it actually works. Not that we need it in here, but just to see if I can. Because I sussed it out yesterday, but I can't remember how I did it. I've got a little book here, look, quick start guide. Well, actually, I think it is working because it doesn't. I feel warm in here now. I've just come back in. Other than that, not much different really. That bit at the front goes forward, the bit at the back goes backwards. What more do you need to know? This steers it, that controls the speed you go in. That's basically about it, isn't it? Oh my word. Right up on the inside.
Not that.
Oh dear me, you get them, don't you? Only saw him when he was right outside of us.
Engine's going full chat there, you know.
Oh no.
With all that smoke. Burning oil. They'll be racing for moorings.
Christ almighty. There won't be another one coming because I'm going over to that side.
Well, there is actually one further back, but not as close as these.
I don't know. There is no law about which side you overtake on, but it's the thing is, you're supposed to drive on the.
Let's just say you decide to go over that way.
To keep on to the right hand side.
You know.
Cut them right up.
Yeah.
I mean, you're supposed to steer on the right hand side of the river, so if you stick religiously to the right hand side of the river and somebody tries coming up inside you there, they're going to get cut up, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's just common sense basically, but it's not a law, so I don't know. They must be in a rush to get somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's get the last mooring at Acle Bridge.
That many pockets.
Oh, we could have got in here, but well, that post is knackered, isn't it?
Yeah, but
right at the end. Oh,
post is out here, you know.
yeah.
Your D-rings. That's nearly out.
Yeah. They charge you £10 more here as well.
Do they?
Yeah. So I got on one dinner coming up.
These placards here.
I had a bit of a rant. Didn't have the camera on. Oh, I'm going to put this away in a minute because it's wet through, raining. Alright. We got a proper meal with them.
No.
Yeah. So, right, so this was the one that wound me up. These two here. We've got a Commodore here. Now I know what can happen. A small boat could have been in here. And there's maybe no post to moor up to. So I know what can happen, but it's not so much this one, it's the next one down. If you moved up, or this way, you'd get another boat in. But collected from 5 PM. Cash only please. Oh, that's another blooming tax avoidance scam. Yeah, I mean we probably could have got in there, but I think it was me once settling down now. About what time is it now? 7 o'clock. I think I'd attempt to make a space for people. Spring lines, nice one. Yeah. Anyway, what can you do? So two boats, those two boats that you'll have seen by now that undertook us. The first one that was looking like it was on fire from the exhaust, nipped into the last space outside the pub. I was thinking of trying to get in here. It didn't look as we were coming up. See, this didn't look, did it? This didn't look as though there were enough room.
No, it didn't.
But I think it's because of the posts, isn't it? The posts are crap. You've got that one to tie up to, the front.
Yeah, I know, the next one.
And then, well, it'd have to be wrong anchor, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get you upset with one.
Anyway. Well, we're moored up anyway. We've not had to go into the middle of a broad, so... And if it's Phil's day off, I will have to contact him. And as you can see, it's wet. Oh, you can see now, can't you? Whew. I think this is the furthest I've ever walked to this pub. There's no drone going up tonight, is there? In this weather. It's forecast this now all the way through tonight until tomorrow. But we've not done too bad. This is obviously the worst day for the weather-wise, but when you're cruising for... Well, we've done 8 hours cruising today. When you're cruising for 8 hours, you can always get inside, can't you? Now, I've just seen a message on the Lightning WhatsApp group from Barry, who's on the boat at the moment. Who's not on the boat at the moment? Who's on the boat at the moment? He's in the pub somewhere, but he's not here. He is on the Northern Rivers, because I know he had mentioned that, but I don't know where he is. Do you be able to come in here and moor here? When it were Pedro's?
Got the canister, lock it.
Yeah, we could have come in the little bit of a marina where Pedro's used to be and moored there. In fact, I don't know why we didn't. That's one for the next time, basically. Battery's going to go. Huh? Battery's going to go in this any second now. So we're at the Acle Bridge Inn, and Phil is too busy to talk. is actually working, which is, well, it's like hen's teeth. Here's proof he actually does work.